Closing in on 1,000 cases, another unsettling spike in Maryland as the state reports 774 confirmed COVID-19 cases and a fifth death. Hello, everyone. I'm Nicole Baker.
And I'm Vic Carter. To put this jump in perspective, last Saturday, there were less than 200 cases here in Maryland. Among the newest confirmed cases, 2 Baltimore County first responders.
Now, this is all happening as President Trump just signed, as you saw, the historic $2.2 trillion stimulus package. WJZ is live tonight with extensive coverage of this global pandemic and its impact here in Maryland. We begin tonight with Avajoy Burnett. She has the latest developments. Avajoy.
And speaking of Maryland, the state now has 774 cases of the coronavirus, more than Virginia and Washington, D.C. And as you mentioned, a fifth person has now died. Earlier this afternoon, we learned that 2 first responders in Baltimore County also tested positive. The number of coronavirus cases ticked up overnight to at least 774 in Maryland. A fifth person has also died. Johns Hopkins says the U.S. now has the most COVID-19 cases in the world, more than 94,000. The Maryland Department of Health said without the isolation measures, things could be much worse.
We're trying to keep from happening is all of a sudden this explosion, this huge increase in the number of cases.
The number of young people in their teens, 20s, and 30s who've tested positive for the virus is now more than the people in their 60s and 70s. There is also particular concern for those on the front lines. 3 first responders tested positive in Baltimore City, and Friday, 2 more in Baltimore County. The White House has already approved emergency disaster relief funding for the state. Governor Larry Hogan told WTOP Radio some help is already coming for those who protect and serve.
FEMA has delivered supplies of some of the requests to nearly every state, but it is certainly still a major issue. We're short on tests and protective equipment and personal protective equipment and ventilators and masks.
Schools will be out for at least 4 more weeks, but the governor told 98 Rock they're going to try and continue the school year without the buildings being open for as many people as possible. They're getting laptops and iPads out to as many kids as possible. And most of the cases here in Maryland are in Montgomery County and Prince George's County, followed by Baltimore County and Baltimore City. Health officials here are saying they're not surprised by that because those are the population centers. Live tonight, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.